First off, shouts out to Breezy. I mean, it's LRP3. Like I said, shouts out to Breezy and whomever made that meme. Me. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Somebody give me a Webster's and put those accents and tell me where it's elongated or whatever. Tomato, whatever. Somebody tell me how to pronounce it. But wow, I've been there, and I think we've all been there. Sometimes we have been single so long, we wonder, ugly? Is something wrong? I bug in my nose, or I'm not dressing right. I'm not up with the trends, or what? Do I not know the game? And nah, a lot of times it's not. Well, okay, it could be that. You could have a bad attitude. Okay, you might not be so cute. You could be, very negative person. You could have a stank attitude. I mean, stank. You could just be stank. Or sometimes you carrying a lot of baggage, but really a lot of the times, that we are single is because, it's a heart. This thing right here. And anytime you've been single that long, I think it's time to quit looking outward at other people and making them the reason. That right man just haven't come. Can't nobody live up to my standards. Or them girls ain't about nothing. All they want is your money. All they want is a guy that got a nice car or something like that. It's not always that. Sometimes when you're single for that long, you really got to think it's probably you. And it's your heart. If your heart is closed, then I don't think you can adequately love someone. And you can't love yourself. And so since you aren't loving yourself, no one can love you because nothing's going to be right. You're always going to self-sabotage. You're going to find a way to mess that relationship up or find something wrong, or nitpick a person to death until they run. I think about it like this, like your fist. Your heart is your fist. If it's closed, yeah, nothing gets out, but nothing is able to get in, right? A clenched fist, nothing is able to get out, but nothing is able to get in. And if you're that closed off, nobody wants that, man. I guess I'll pull back the curtain a little bit. Hey, I've been married. I'm currently divorced. And we're not gonna talk about the particulars of what happened in the relationship, but it ended. Nothing bad. I didn't do nothing crazy. Nothing like that. And she didn't do anything crazy. It just didn't work in a sense. But from that point, I was so hurt that my heart was closed. I was done, and I wasn't any good to anyone. I put all my love into my kids and wouldn't allow myself to trust anyone, to love anyone, or to really get close to anybody. So I remained just in this empty gray kind of space, kind of dating a little bit. Every now and then, somebody get a little close, I push them off, I find something wrong with them. But it was definitely me because I wasn't open and I wasn't willing to let anybody in. And I wrote a song. It's currently on my current album. The description is called "On the Line," and the verse the verse is, though I've been hurt before, I'm willing to put it all out on the line. I know it's not easy to be in love. It takes patience and some time. I know that I've been down this road before, but I'm willing to try once more, 'cause I'm ready to put it all out on the line. Girl, I'm ready. Though it takes patience and some time, so don't leave me hanging. I'm explaining how it's gonna be different this time, 'cause I'm ready to put it all out on the line. And that's what it is. If you have a heart problem, you have to be able to put it and to be willing to put it all out on the line. Because, the saying goes, it is better to have loved and have lost than to have never loved at all. So you got to open your heart, look yourself in the mirror and say, hey, I'm going to give love a try again. No matter what happens, you may get hurt, you may not, but putting it out there on the line is nothing like having a relationship with someone, being in love, having that feeling that somebody has your back, somebody's there for you, and somebody is willing to go through the struggles of life and the ups and downs and those periods of greatness and those periods of lowness. There's somebody there for you. So opening your heart and putting out on the line is allowing to give yourself to love, is to give yourself and to put yourself out there no matter what the circumstances. Just not knowing what's going to happen, just being free and being open. And I challenge you to do that, to love, or at least open your heart and let someone love you. I bet there's someone out there right now that's just been admiring you, or that's been trying to get close to you, and you've been pushing them away because you feel like that's not the perfect person for you. And sometimes that person may not be visually that person, or you may think they're not in the right place themselves. But I get you got to give it a try. You can't go through this life alone or lonely, and because we're not meant to be like that. So LRP3, man, I hope y'all got a little bit from this. That check out that meme again, and remember, hits don't matter, but hearts do. And we're trying to promote positive thoughts, to invoke positive actions, and then we're going to expect some positive results. All right. Thank you. See you next time.